We good to go, Hamill? You ready to roll? Yes, looks like we are.
We are ready.
Okay.
We're here.
Welcome everybody to the AG and ReachCast Community Clash number 1. It's not to be mixed up with the ReachCast Community Clash episode 1. This is AG and ReachCast Community Clash episode 1. With us tonight is our two competing outfits. We have Black Widow Company with randoms on here. Welcome.
Thanks, guys. Hello, everybody.
It's good to have you. And is competition, our great friends from Das Onfall, we have Ender on with us.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Good. Let's get a quick introduction of what a Black Widow Company is all about.
Well, the Black Widow Company, they're all about combined arms. We're a combined arms outfit. We pull basically everything. We have a tank squad, we have an air squad, we have infantry specialization squads, we have people with snipers. So we're all about doing everything and imposing our will upon the enemy.
Okay. I like it. Now, DA, let's hear the same thing from you.
DA is more of a smaller outfit. We kind of all do everything or whatever's needed. We kind of focused on trying to get more done with less people, and that's kind of been our motto since release.
More done with less people. Okay, that's good. Dig that. You guys about ready to get it on tonight? Let's do this.
Should be a good time.
All right, let's go over the quick rules for everybody in the stream real quick. The general rules are this will be 15-minute matches between each team. Each team will have an attack and defend match on each base of their choice, and at the end the points will work that you'll have 2 points to the attacking team if they are to flip the hex entirely, 2 points to the defense team if they hold the point and hex of the entire 15 minutes, 1 point to each team if the attackers take the point but not the hex. So those are the general rules. Each of our commentators will be able to give kind of more in-detail rules as they commentate. So with that being said, we're going to go over to Mark, aka Derringer, for DA's roster. And we'll talk to you guys later, randoms and Ender. See you.
All right, take it easy.
Sounds good.
All right, Derringer here. As he said, I'm going to go right down a list of the DOS Onfall players. First off, we have Vonic. Next up, as we heard earlier, we have Ender. We have Doctorius, Fortress, Solaris, who is also known as the Higby lookalike, John Wayne, Descata, Rito, Local Parasite, Reticule, Chico F, and following up in the number 12 slot, Fleischwolf. And those are your members of Das Onfall.
Alrighty, and I got your roster for Black Widow Company here. We have, who you just heard, randoms. There's also Wrecked, Geld, Warborn, Sheeple, Darip, Vindicatus, Harvester, Deathwan, Chinky, Mikey B, and one of our favorite names to say, Mustarde.
Mustarde.
Nice.
I read those out of order just so I could put them last.
Also, if you guys haven't noticed, we have Jenny and Hama from PSU with us tonight.
Hi guys. I'll be the chat moderator / question taker, so we are watching. I am watching.
And I will be the grand overlord of all the video that you guys are seeing. So if you guys see any weird things or hear any weird sounds or anything, be sure to say something in chat. I'll be the one who fixes that. So.
Alrighty. So with that being said, I'm going to start the countdown here shortly for our first match. And the first match location is going to be a secret for maybe obvious reasons. But with that being said, our commentators, as you've already seen them, Mark, Tom, Knox, and Derringer. And we're going to get this started. Let's do this.
Alrighty, guys. So basically, they're starting here in the spawn room. They're not allowed to leave that as the defenders. Black Widow Company will be defending at the beginning of this. And we're waiting for a yell chat to start. Then they know that they can go.
I'll bring up the live video here once you guys roll.
Guys have got though kind of composite. One max, some bunch of light assaults. It's pretty useful here at this particular location. Some medics. Oh, you know what I realized? I can work with my platoon. Two medics.
You can look at them, but
two medics, 2 infiltrators, 2 max units. Apparently the second one I did not see. 3 engineers, and two light assault, and 1. Wait, no heavies? No heavies, unless I don't know the heavy logo.
It's the 3 bullets. That's interesting though, because the DOS Envoy guys, 4 of them are in heavy right now.
All right.
So
Looks like we're ready now.
there are no max suits, so this should be interesting.
Looks like we're entirely ready now. The countdown has begun. I've gotten whispers from both squad leads, so let's do this.
Awesome.
The suspense is killing me.
Suspense.
All
One of
right,
them-
there goes 10, 9, 8.
You see it?
You gotta switch over to general chat to see it.
The
2,
Look at that. This
1, and it's on. There they go.
Well, I guess I'll start with the TR. Moving out, looks like number 10 here is trying to spawn a vehicle. Let's see what he spawns. We got some landmines also being placed in front of the vehicle pad in case our friends at DA try to hack that terminal up.
TA are already on the point, but I do see that the Black Widow folks use that teleporter to their advantage and popped right through immediately. And started taking out the rear element of DOS Onfall. But
And we have 2 harassers just spawning. They are probably going to hunt down this. One of them's chasing down the Sunder.
Parasite is taking the high road here, getting these max suits to come up. How
We
this
have
works.
an infiltrator. What is his name here? I'm having a hard time reading it.
Oh, it's
it's
Mustarde.
Mustarde! Pushing up the bridge slowly, scoping
Yeah,
things out for his team.
he just took somebody too.
Mustarde on the point.
DOS Onfall is on this point, but
Black Widow Company's being very patient. They have a couple
well,
harassers up.
get to the point. Their max suits are already assaulting the
Oh
point.
yeah, they came across from the other side. You're correct.
Yeah. Their
Coming
harassers
from
are
behind.
coming
Here's
through.
the harasser coming through.
Their first harasser hit a whole set of landmines on the bridge too, set up by DOS Onfall.
And it's still alive.
No, they had 2 of them. One of them
Oh.
blew up.
One's gone. They had 3 harassers.
They had 3 harassers. One of them is blown up.
We
DOS
had
Onfall is
2
all over this point.
The harassers
The
are doing
harasser-
drive-bys. We got some drop pods on the, probably a squad deploy on the roof here. Oh,
Yep. But they got
quickly
taken out
though.
quickly. We have somebody sneaking around the side here, though.
Looks like a DEA light assault's up there. A couple of them scoping it out, keeping things.
There's definitely local Parasite is on the roof. He's been on the roof the entire time. He's definitely keeping an eye on things and calling out enemies as they.
Harassers are still doing their drive-bys. No more landmines for them to have to worry about.
They're not being that effective though, because all the DOS Envoy players are still alive. They just keep cycling to the other side of the point to hide from the harasser as it comes. And they have 2 people on the roof now that are watching and calling out when those harassers come down the road. Shots from Mustarde.
But Black Widow Company had a few guys area. There's some friends here, and
Company now, because here they
I
come.
got there a little
en
late though.
masse. Oh, here is a interesting point. Near the Black Widow spawn is Reticule, and he is watching as they spawn and calling out their location to his teammates.
Oh well, there you go. That's what the chaos I came in on was.
He got killed, but he definitely called everything out to them, and now we have Black Widow advancing slowly. Is dug in hard on this point.
And there's only a minute left, so Black Widow Company.
No, there's gonna be more than a minute left.
Oh no, wait, sorry, you're right.
Just to
3
say,
minutes. 3 minutes left.
it's been 50, we're 12 minutes in already.
No, if they cap the point, it's over.
Oh, it is. Oh, I've got 37 seconds to the point caps.
Okay, I was right the first time. Yeah, 30 seconds to take this point back.
I hope Black Widow understands that that's true, right?
I think this is a very offensive-oriented setup, the way we had this map. Not letting Black Widow companies start with any vehicles.
Black Widow chose it. Oh, there.
there.
Black Widow is spawn dropping in on the point right now, but Das Anfall quickly cleared them out.
They have 8 seconds.
8
They're
seconds.
pushing. But
They're
no
on the
luck.
point, but that max use. Remember, max use cannot cap the point. And that's it. Facility captured.
Enemy has the facility.
That's game over.
Failure.
And I just gained a battle rank.
Mad skills.
I am now BR2.
Well, I think
Thanks
what we
to
saw
Das
there
Anfall.
is Das Anfall just rushed it with the Sunderer.
They did.
And Black Widow Company time to go because they did not get to start with a vehicle like that. So it was a very,
You are cutting out,
Right.
Tom.
a very sided match.
Yeah, they're still battling because they're still having a good time.
Well,
But yeah, no, definitely. Das
This is-
Anfall captured the point. That's game. Make sure you should type in their chat so they know.
platoon, say.
That was
Alright. It was very quick. I mean, I think that I don't want to criticize.
you're cutting out, Knox. Just so you know,
Well,
whatever you just said, no one heard.
I think what's happening is your microphone is getting too high and clipping, and that's causing your microphone to mute out.
indeed. All right. Well, if I sit here like this, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So I think not to criticize your particular location choice too much, but I think the starting spot is very offensively minded, as the defense cannot start with vehicles according to our rules.
Then
They would observe
BWC can take advantage of that. Then on the other
Right,
team around.
exactly, and that's why we play both sides. That each empire can then have the same opportunity. So Black Widow Company will start in the same spot and expect to see something similar.
And we're fighting over the same point a second time, correct?
Yes, and the map's already each empire.
You're cutting out again, Knox.
Evil Google Hangout. It's out to get us. It looks like. And if Torx has been talking, I haven't heard him at all.
He hasn't said a word as far as I know.
I have my mic muted.
There he is.
Just need TR's point there, son. He's not heading to the other point. It was a little bit. I understand the problem there with it being too close to the spawn point. I agree.
I mean, it's just some maps become one-sided for offense, others the other way around, and it's just how it is. And this is a offensive-sided map.
Agreed. Unfortunately.
It's exactly why each team plays both halves. I guess the first half, though, in this case, is I don't think Black Widow Company expected it to be that quick. They were playing it very slow in the beginning to try and create a surround on the point, almost. And now Das Anfall has the advantage, I would almost say, knowing that that's probably what Black Widow Company is going to try on their offensive push and their attack round.
Das Sunderers right now, so that they are no longer viable.
So it'll be interesting to see if now that the sides are switched, the same thing happens again, huh?
Correct. This should be interesting.
Indeed.
Yeah, I would expect Black Widow Company to push it very fast. I wonder what Das Anfall will do to try and
Someone
counter
is
that.
capping the traverse right now.
I think you should kill him.
Who is it?
Murder him.
It's just some random dude. DJ, who has just died.
I TK'd him.
Okay, and I'm gonna sit on the point and recap it. So don't kill me, please.
As I hear grief points being handed out over the live feed. Awesome.
Yes, the TR harasser should also be removed. I know there's one left on the here. Can you, or should I? Oh, I can't.
Yeah, so as everybody who's watching is very much aware, PlanetSide 2 is a open world shooter, and so we're kind of having to deal with kind of those sorts of things to make sure that we get an even match going on. So you'll hear a little bit of confusion going on while we figure all that good stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But, you know, we're a magical server of awesomeness, which has many fewer people than
The epicness.
live servers. So,
All right.
problems
There
are
is a
lesser.
good. There's a Vanu party waiting in this spawn room.
I see that.
I have 2 Sunderers here. One's deployed in the correct spot. The other has, as soon as I get the number of people in it, showing 9 to 12, 10 to 12, 11. Alright, looks like, oh, this infiltrator that I killed earlier is,
PJ.
yeah, he's messing around here. And I whispered him and he did not respond. He can't get in the Sunder. They have it set to squat him up to normally, though. He's just kind of standing there not knowing what to do. It looks like we have the guys ready to go. And there's an NC here. No.
Is it Nivix?
Oh, wait. It might be one of our guys. It's AGN.
That's me.
Yeah.
I got rid of him.
Got rid of him. I whispered him and he didn't respond. I mean, he's just trying to get in the Sunder at this point. So
Is it DJ PJ? Because I just whispered him too.
Yeah, yeah.
Asked
it's
if he
him.
could leave.
So we have randoms needs to get into the correct Sunderer, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a little squad breakdown here. We got 4 Black Widow Company this time, 3 heavies, so similar to what DOS Onfall did almost, but we got 2 Maxes, 3 medics, 1 infiltrator, and 1 engineer.
This will
Say
be
2
interesting. I'm interested to see if DOS Onfall uses the same tactics that Black Widow did, and if they hit that teleporter right off the bat to pop out on the other side. Because Black Widow definitely tried that, but I don't think that. I think that they should have collapsed on the point at the same time from each end, and that might have given DOS Onfall a little bit of a headache there. But it should be interesting to see
Well,
what happens on this side.
They
around.
definitely tried, but that's a very secure point. There's a lot of cover, and it's pretty challenging to get into it.
Mhm.
Vonik was from DA, correct?
Vonik is in DOS Onfall, correct? He's in the spawn room
Correct.
right now.
I'm just making sure.
We have, okay, looks like he left. He's coming in. Here we go.
Yeah, the DOS Onfall guys are ready, so.
All
I'm
right,
just
looks
waiting
like
for BWC at the moment.
Randoms is coming here, and he's in the Sunderer. I imagine they'll be ready shortly.
I just want to say through broadcast, ain't no party like a Vanu party. A Vanu party don't stop.
I
Nice.
think they're still
No.
setting up
Because they're
some
all dancing
loadouts.
around in here.
You said they're still setting up loadouts.
A couple
no.
guys ran to get loadouts. Yeah, it looks like they're all back in the Sunderer now. Why don't
Okay.
you ask them if they're ready?
I already did.
Okay.
I'm waiting for a whisper from DA says they're ready to go.
So I guess just a very quick rule thing is we didn't cover. I don't think we started the defender attack. Was it defenders start in the spawn room? Attackers start in Sunderers.
FYI,
They
there's a
start-
random person on the point again, unless that's one of you guys.
In one Sunderer,
I'm moving there again.
they start in the mobile Sunderer and the hard spawn Sunderer by the defending team in order to make things not.
It's AGN
One-sided.
ReachCast 1. Whoever you are, get the hell out of here.
No, I just
Seriously?
I just killed the guy. Get
Oh.
on point.
Oh,
Mad skills. Look at that.
All right. Oh, here he is. It's him again. He spawned from the Sunderer. It's DJ PJ. He's coming down the bridge again.
Great.
Just get, kill him over and over.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo.
But not you. You need to hold the point. All right, they're running back again. Here.
We need our MLG Battle Island now.
Okay.
Alright, I killed him again before he got there. I'm just waiting for a whisper.
Oops. Too far. See, the problem is now I gotta reset the observer cam speed because I had to get out of it.
That's why we can have nice things.
For starting positions, ends when attackers take the point and flip the entire territory. For the defenders' last 15 minutes, they tie. The attackers control the point or majority in the case of multiple point bases whenever we do 24-24, and each team will get 1 point then, similar to hockey. That's kind of considered a tie. Points total at the end of the 4 rounds to determine the overall victor. And if it's tied, we have a sudden death match, which has some specific rules. We'll go over those when we get to sudden death, I suppose. There are some rules, though, that people need to be made aware of, I guess. Is the defending team will basically, say you control a terminal. You cannot, and you're defending, you can't kill that terminal so that the attackers cannot hack it. If the attackers hack it, then you can destroy it. So you can't friendly fire terminals, you can't friendly fire turrets, because the attackers have no ability to use them then, and it's too easy to get to those first as defenders. It's kind of the logic I think we had when making that rule.
Alright, is Black Widow Company ready?
What are you in game?
I'm whispering randoms right now, trying to find out what's going on. He says they're good to go. Alright, guys. Alrighty, guys. Next match, countdown is beginning now.
Match is about to start.
Intrigued to see what happens. Good luck, both teams.
Alright, so this Sunder is moving around. They're ready to rock for this timer when it starts. Oh, I'm in platoon today. I can't see general. Alright, we got a 10-second timer going.
Two, one. Match has started.
Go.
And here comes Das Onfall out of...
I think we had some latency. This Sunder didn't start right away.
That's alright, we have latency, yeah.
Did anybody see that on my screen? Well, one of the DOS to the top of the roof hit the and catapulted himself right to the A point.
I saw guys here. We have a whole Sunder load.
Their entire team is hot dropping on the point right now from that one person who catapulted himself over here. We have a great battle going over the A point right now.
Yeah, we do.
Black Widow Company is all over the
point.
point.
At the moment. It looks like they have an even balance on the point. The Black Widow Company is kind of surrounded from the roof here. They're going to have to get some light assault up there if they want to take this point. We have a revive grenade going out for Black Widow Company. Light assault jumping in on them. And Black Widow Company has the point.
They do have the point.
They're going to want to not res some guys and let them squad deploy on these roofs if they want to do anything, though. Yeah, another revive grenade goes out for, I believe, Das Onfall. And this is a much different battle than we saw last time, but Black Widow Company still is holding the point. But the roofs are not quite as covered as they used to be, but they are definitely plenty of people on the roof. We got a couple of Black Widow Company light assault these guys out.
They're very timid at this point right now. They're afraid to get out there.
Yep.
Hey, Tom, Mark, move your mics away a little bit from yourself.
One thing we have to remember too right now is that these guys are all BR1, BR2. Like, there's no squad beacons, so it makes things a bit more interesting.
1,000 certs to spend on whatever they want.
Yep, no squad beacons.
And we all.
This has got to be BR10.
And come on.
You're cutting out.
Yeah, I just moved my mic way away too.
Well, it
Yeah.
looks like Black Widow Company still got a strong hold on this.
They do, but we've got one of the Das Envoy guys just flanked them rear and is taking them out one time, controlling that roof.
Yeah, he's right above them too. If he,
A grenade or
he's literally on top of these guys, and I don't think they know. Oh, it looks like one of the max units found him. They called it out. We have a squad.
Das Envoy has made a push, and they have someone on the point right now.
The point is under contention.
The point has now flipped. There's Black Widow Company
Daniel,
is
what
taken
are you
out.
saying?
Most of
What?
Black Widow Company is down.
Yeah, we have some the spawn deploys going, and looks like we got a squad. What's that called? Man, repair healing grenade, revive grenade. I'm getting tongue tied. Oh, they're all down again though. Das Envoy has control of the point. Black Widow Company is pushing down the bridge right now.
Do we notice Envoy brought up their own Sunderer? They have a mobile spawn point right.
That they did. Black Widow Company has heavies though, and they're hitting it. It's hurt pretty badly. There it goes down.
Repairing it heavily.
We can still win this.
This point area, and they are hidden on the other side.
DJ PJ, the random that we were dealing with earlier, is helping them out. He was a heavy hitting that Sunder, so I wonder what kind of difference that actually made.
Well,
sadly, we can't keep everyone out, but Das Envoy has really good positioning on this. They have a lot of crossfire going, and it's very hard for Black Widow to push into this.
tactics that Duckfall did.
They did move their mobile Sunder up closer. It's a pretty long walk to get to that point, but they do have plenty of time to get there and try and take this back again. Looks like Das Envoy is bringing another Sunder in.
That would be smart of them. As long as
It
they
looks
have
like
the
it's
point.
got double fury too. They're going for the Sunder, the Black
Straight
Widow
through.
Company Sunder, and they're hitting it
They
hard.
Banu's
point.
sovereignty has taken the
Yeah,
facility.
they're working on that enemy Sunder too, farming it.
Das Envoy's camping the Sunder with their Sunder, hitting it with furies, hitting the guys that are spawning. But it is a three-man team right now, so it
I
does
wonder
give
if-
them a bit more leeway with their guys pushing the point. Doesn't look like it.
Drop some mines.
10 minutes, guys. We have 10 minutes left in the match.
It's definitely taking its toll on the Sunder, but the Sunder is still up there, keeping it repaired.
They took out the Das
And
Envoy
the Das
Sunder.
Envoy Sunder is now down, but Das definitely bought
That
themselves
was huge though. Three guys basically stopped their whole push.
decent time on the point.
I think Black Widow Company is going to want to consider playing the pace and maybe pulling some harassers from a nearby base, which they are allowed to do. Or another Sunderer even.
Point is out.
A lot of smoke on the point.
Yeah.
Looks like Das Envoy's on the roof. They're down below. They're on both sides of the bridge.
Das Envoy is everywhere.
They're very good positioning right now.
They do.
A lot of patience. They're staying in their spots. They're not getting greedy. It's really helping
Was it
them out.
Das Envoy or was it Black Widow? I'm assuming it was Das Envoy.
Should I say?
Yeah, Das Envoy has everything covered pretty well. There's guys
Yeah.
literally at all levels.
They did take out the Black Widow Sunder because that is gone.
Oh, geez, you're correct. Looks like they're have to use the. They're away now. They are all pushing together right now, though. So let's see if that can help out for them.
Das Envoy's bringing in another point, and I can see the Black Widow Company people come. But
I
they're-
look to get that guy to the point. Is the light assault using jets? Squad deployed on it. Going to point
right now.
the Black Widow Company, but not too much came out of it.
High ground, but they are getting pushed back by Das Anfall.
Well, we know Das Anfall is a bunch of smart guys, as they were the ones that adapted their strategy at SOE Live and ended up taking second place.
Das
So,
Anfall with a combination of NNG and Great White Rage Quit as well.
so look at this fellow here. He's in a really good spot. He's got this opening so he can control the top, but he's not vulnerable to guys coming across the top of the bridge. Cover the bridge from above. I really like this spot of his.
We're number 10. That would be Reticule from Das.
I don't want to highlight him because that'll highlight it for the enemy.
Well,
But I
definitely
really
has
like
a
that
good
spot.
point. He's able to call things out as they're coming in from their vantage point, the right side of the bridge.
And it looks like Black Widow Company's making a traditional slow push down a bridge sort of thing. Something you see. Very hard point to try and take as the attackers here, I think. We said it was offensively oriented, but then Das Anfall came and did that little jump jet launch pad trick. Kind of proved us wrong.
That Das Anfall Sunder is just wreaking havoc once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of driving back and forth across the bridge. He comes up
Yeah.
ahead and then backs up again and just shooting guys as he goes.
And they've got a ton of smoke up there as well, making it hard to get a lock-on on it as well. And Ender just came in the back on Das Anfall, along with Solaris. One max unit, and they are giving Black Widow Company a run for their money on the back.
Yeah, and the only problem I see with what Black Widow Company's got going on right now is they have too many guys who aren't pushed up. They have up one by one by themselves. And it's just you're never going to be able to take them out by yourself.
Ender on his own in the back here, backcourt here, is giving them. I know that Solaris is all.
Are they coming from the spawn room here?
Yeah.
Or not spawn room, but the teleport room?
No, I don't. Well, they must have come from the teleporter. I'm not sure if they got to where they are, but he's giving them fits.
Looks like Black Widow Company's trying to take that Sunderer out with a AV turret.
5 minutes
still
left in
very
match,
hard.
guys. 5 minutes left in match.
An infiltrator. Of course, I say that as he runs out the back
Black
door to
Widow
get a
Company
better
has
spot.
gotten a few guys on the point here. But there's just too many dots on fall to take out with the max unit. But they did get some guys on the point.
Balls, as you like to call them.
They're using this Sunder so effectively. They're been harassing with it, keeping them pushed back, and then they set it up for spawn when they need to behind the gun. Looks like we have 3 fractures.
Yeah. It's on my screen as it scares that Sunderer.
Yeah, fractures are nothing to mess with as a vehicle.
They are peppering the point with the fracture.
Plus, also they have a lot of maxes on there. Looks like they're making a push here, slamming it with fractures. And I gotta say, fractures are still very good against infantry. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game, even though I play NC. Now this guy, I think this is our friend Randoms. He's getting up a little aggressive, and he's taken out.
Oh, it blew up.
The Das Anfall Sunderer just suicided into
Yeah.
the Black Widow Company. Took out several of them in the process.
They also had a light assault coming from above at the same time with C4. I'm not sure which one of them ended up killing them all, but...
Oh, and look here, we have guys in these spots that I was talking about a little further back.
Ender's up
Similar
there.
sort of spot though. It looks like it is Reticule again. He loves this
3
spot.
minutes, guys. 3 minutes.
I did not highlight him. But he's really using that spot well. a very hard spot to deal with, I think. And DA got a max up on the roof. I wonder how that happened.
I'm not sure how he did, but you're right. They have a max up on the roof.
He's been there for a
fell
little
down.
while.
He fell down. He's hiding now behind a pillar.
I have noticed that Black Widow Company is using a lot of infiltrators. I don't know that this map lends itself well for the assaulting infiltrators.
It doesn't really do much in terms of the actual push. I mean, it's nice. I'd say it's nice for picking a few guys off and maybe causing some chaos. But in organized play, there's medics hiding behind the wall just to res those guys.
You know, Black Widow Company should put somebody on a rock and snipe in. And as I say that, I can now see someone over on one of the rocks, just off the bridge, getting ready to snipe their location.
And the Sunder is back. 3 guys.
Yeah,
have
they
taken
spawned
out
another
instantly.
Sunder. That Sunder is what's...
The frac maxes, everybody just taken out. Like
I
that
will
with
say,
those
when
fractions.
I played with DOS Onfall, they used the battle bus a lot.
I think, aren't they one of the ones that you were saying they have a whole strategy?
Yep. Unders with their battle bus.
It's no surprise to see it here then.
No, not a...
That is just huge.
1 minute, guys. 1 minute.
I wonder what Black Widow Company is regretting. Not to be mean, but man, that thing has been that thing has been the key to success. I want to say.
The props
Yeah, I
to
would
John
agree.
Wayne as well, who's the driver of that Sunder. I mean, it's taking a beating, but it's certainly doing what...
It's a very effective tactic. It's causing them
harass
to
the enemy.
it's causing them to focus on the Sunder, and they keep being blocked from moving ahead because of that. So
I think something Black Widow Company
Mission.
could have done better. It's too late now, probably. Is just respawned at one of these bases back and gotten a couple Sunders of their own to cause a little chaos. They could have brought one in behind the point, closer to the spawn. Used one
Match
aggressively
is
like
over.
that.
Match is over.
Match is
Alright,
over. Good
guys.
job, guys.
Alrighty. 1
Good
second.
Well, and DOS Onfall has a 4-0 lead, so this next one, if we want to see some overtime, we're going to have to see Black Widow Company take command and win the attack and defense on the next location.
Well, we know what the next location is going to be. I'm not going to reveal it because we'll go there in a little while, but it is not a bridge location, so it will require some different strategies.
All right, we need to get the. We're going to get the outfit leads back on.
And I want to point out that there's some good back and forth yelling, wishing each side.
Yeah, they're all saying GG, which is
Ah.
very polite.
That's
That's what
cool.
you
Like-
generally
It's
do
good to
in
see.
esports.
I do like people do
This-
did during the Ultimate Squad show.
If anybody from Google's hearing this, I'm going to commit seppuku due to your hangout. It's just driving me absolutely insane.
Are you gonna do it live?
I am. It's
That's
going to
gonna be
I'm
so
going to do it right in
awesome.
front of the Google CEO.
I can't wait.
There we go. Hey, Ender, what's going on? Ender, you there?
Was that Ender?
Hey, yeah, that was Ender. I think we're just waiting for randoms now, and there's randoms,
There's randoms.
which is granted. What's going on, guys?
Oh, just waiting for the next match.
Yeah, that was an interesting set of matches. It's an interesting match. Let's wait till the see you can get randoms on here and see what he has to. If we can hear him.
Yep, can you guys hear me?
There we go. What's going on, guys? That was those are 2 very aggressive matches. Went a lot faster than we expected. At least the first one did. The what did so let's hear from Let's hear from randoms first. What are your thoughts? What do you think about the matches so far and your outfit's performance, etc.?
Well, the first round we kind of a little bit slow. We were harassers, and to essentially harass the enemy with the harassers didn't quite work out our way. Under the second round was a little rough for us. DA got there a lot faster than we thought we would. Got their position entrenched. Unfortunately, there were some random people interfering and harassing the eastern side that was just eliminating our eastern front, so we could really only push from one direction towards the middle and end of town.
Yeah, we were getting rocket potted on the point too.
So a little interference, and
Wasn't too, I guess I don't know how bad it was on their side. The rocket pods came by for a couple passes, but then he kind of pissed off.
blew out. Okay. Yeah. So DA, what do you think about the action so far in your guys' performance?
I mean that's kind of normally what we do. The last match was really fun. I thought there was a couple times when you guys were going to get it from us. I have no idea how I got that Zoe on top of the bridge, but
Yeah, we were wondering that ourselves.
I guess there's a little hill over.
You jumped
behind-
from that rock, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
I didn't even know that was there. I was like, oh well, okay.
Well, while we're doing this interview, guys, can you have your guys secure up Prime Analytics? You can head from the east and move across if you'd like. That is your chosen base, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. We're needing couples do the lattice. You're gonna have to pop up. You're gonna have your guys probably take Sarah, Rink, and Knot, if possible. Move through, or we can head down to another single node base of your choice. It's kind of up to you guys.
Do we not have it?
You guys have it right now, yes.
Yeah, they have it.
They just have no influence to take it. TR does not.
Oh, they do.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
No, we did.
munitions.
We have
Yeah, they do. It's from Esamir Munitions.
That there's no lattice connection there.
Yes, there is.
There is.
From Esamir Munitions to Rhyme Analytics is a yellow dotted line.
I guess I'm just not seeing it on my map. My bad.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
there. We might
Oh,
want
I
to
see.
try and take.
My apologies. You're right.
No, I
I'm
think
just
we're
zoomed
good.
down far enough where I see it now. Okay, we're good to go. I'm sorry. Tom, why don't you get the TR guys in place? Pick out your Sunday locations for them. And let's get that going while we're doing the interview. Aside from the action in the last two matches, guys, you guys having fun so far? The
Yeah, that was
12v12
fun.
format interesting to you? Okay.
I'm excited to see randoms when you go back to watch the stream and watch the DOS Onfall guys as they hit that jump pad and launch themselves almost onto the A point.
Yeah.
We actually had Vonic jump and the rest squad to put onto it.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's
Don't worry.
Oh yeah, we saw it all.
You have a place picked out for them there, Knox, for their Sundays?
I'm looking at the base first. Trying
Okay.
to get
Is there anything you guys felt like you could do better? Let's start with Ender. What do you guys feel like you could have done better there in the last two matches?
I mean, I'm not sure there was much. There was a couple times we let, I think it was Mastarde slip behind us, but that was about it. We had radar up
He
almost
is
the
a
whole time.
sneaky individual.
Let's see his. Let's see
Yeah,
his. Huh?
he gets some sniper kills on you guys.
I don't know if he actually got any. Well, I think he got one or two people.
What do you think about Black Widow? What do you guys think you felt like you could have done better at that base in that kind of situation?
Well, we could have done a better job kind of pushing the base together, especially for that first round. We were a little spread out there when we were using the Horizon.
Okay. You felt like more centralized push, more, say, push together in that situation. You weren't all solidified when you pushed, or centralized. While
Right.
you're too spread out. Okay. What about the commentators? What, Tom Knox, what did you, Tom Knox, Mark, Tom, what did you guys think about the match?
Oh, I
Knox.
found the spawn room
Tom
finally.
Knox.
Okay. God, you're trying to find the spawn room. It's a tiny little one. What did I think of it?
Yeah, we'll get to Hannah and Jenny as well. I think Jenny got to see. Well, she's seeing it kind of delayed, aren't you, Jenny? You're not
I
seeing
think that.
Yes, but Jenny can give us some reaction from the chat room.
Yeah, she
I
can't
think
hear
that-
you right now. She'll have to put on her other
Okay,
headphones.
that's fun.
I think Das
What?
Onfall had a couple surprise sleeves with that jump pad thing. I
The
thought
jump pad.
the second round would turn out like the first one, and it did not at all. You're asking me what I thought about the previous match, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're kind of getting
Distracted?
messed up because I'm hearing like segments of your discussion and then something else. So because it's breaking out. What about you, Mark? What do you think of the last match? Last two matches, I should say. I can't hear a word he's saying. Let's go to Hammer. What do you think of the last couple matches?
I gotta say the use of the Sunderer was pretty awesome. That Das Downfall was doing. I mean, it was pretty badass. You guys were really harassing them with that and jumping back and forth and just backing up, going in and then backing out again over and over again. It really stopped them from being able to cross the bridge effectively as a group. So that was definitely a pretty good tactic to use in that particular situation. So it was pretty entertaining to watch.
Okay, Jenny, are you there?
I'm here.
She's here.
Now.
What is the? Let's hear the chat room's reaction. I'm interested to hear. I know you're behind 15 minutes due to the delay, but let's hear what you have to say.
A lot of people talking about asking if it's 12 versus 12. Yes, it's 12 versus 12. There's just a lot of people linking
It's random
stuff.
versus random.
Linking
It's
stuff.
like 23
they
versus
shouldn't.
2. Oh, really?
Chat room shenanigans.
Yes.
That's not cool.
No, they're just mostly talking amongst themselves and not really too much about the stream itself.
Yeah, I've noticed myself. They're kind of just chatting about what's going on the stream.
Someone's
and stuff,
asking
so
Higby
it's pretty
questions about why they're nerfing air.
cool. Yes.
He's here to watch our quality stream.
Yes, he is here.
You need to be hyping them up, Jenny. Come on.
Yeah, she just
And
get
what
in there and
about-
start yelling.
You need to be the woo girl.
The woo girl. Oh no.
So you
Well-
guys can hear me now?
Woo!
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you.
What
Okay,
did you?
I was going to say, I don't want to talk bad on Black Widow Company, but I think that in their first run, I think they relied a little too much on the Sunderer drive-by and didn't cement themselves in that point. And I think that might have been their downfall to that first round. Second round, I felt was much more even between the two, but then Das Anfall with their Battle Sunderer tactic really seemed to flip the tide in their favor. If they hadn't used that tactic, I think it would have been a completely even match.
So randoms, what do you think about this VS hater saying this? I'm joking.
Hey,
Well, as far as the Battle Sunderer goes, we weren't really aware that we were allowed to pull Sunderers as defenders, or else we would have.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out, man.
Oh,
You said you
weird.
weren't aware that.
We weren't
Wasn't
aware
aware-
that as defenders we were able to pull.
Pull Sundays during combat.
A little
Gotcha.
rough. It was
It
a little
says-
rough with the TR team, considering we're only allowed to pull one mobile Sunder. So once that went down,
It said you start with 2. You can pull whatever vehicle you want.
Once
I
the match
Yes.
begins, you guys
After
can
it
pull
starts-
anything you want.
Yep. The only things that aren't allowed are the MBTs and Liberate. So
No
all-
air. No air
all
is
together.
no man battle tanks, no air.
Yep.
No air, no MBTs, but you guys, defenders
And then
attackers, can
it
pull
would be
whatever they
no
like.
warp gate, but surrounding bases are okay. This one,
Do you have
I
a
want to
place for
say
them
for
yet?
this one, yeah, I do have a spot, but I want to say for this one we might have to just. Oh man, I don't want to say no vehicles, but the TR have kind of a disadvantage here in terms of spawning vehicles as attackers. They have one
Due to the
adjacency.
proximity.
Well, one adjacent base, while BS have 5. It's up to them. I mean, there's some bases that are decently close, but I think you need to have adjacency to respawn at those bases. So,
Well, I'll leave it up to you as the rules guide. Do you want to call no vehicles in this match?
We don't. I mean, we're fine either way. We'll honor whatever you guys want.
Okay. And what about you, BWC? Are you? I think it's kind of. We're going to leave it to Tom. He's kind of our rules guy on the fly, but leave it to either Tom or Mark to make a call on the fly if we need to.
Well, we kind of need to make up our mind to
it
start.
would take us. Random. First off, randoms where I'm standing. Here.
what's up?
Where I'm standing. If you want over at Rhyme. If you guys want to bring your Sunderers over to me.
Oh, okay, we will do that.
Cool. And then I want to say, I really want to say no vehicles just because the TR is such a disadvantage right now in terms of that.
Just say it.
That's fine with us.
All right.
He
All right,
just said
cool.
it. It has been said,
I
and it is
said
now in
it, it's
stone.
It's just our main Sunder, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
I like how Burly Oz from Black Widow Company is.
Is cutting us out on Google. Hang on.
Oh,
All right.
Google Hang.
The
How we love you.
So we'll have the two main Sundays, guys, so you're aware of Black Widow and DA. Just on the fly, I know we're kind of speaking about. Make sure you guys are aware. Both your teams are aware on TS. No vehicles, period, other than the hard spawn Sundays. That,
Can I make one suggestion quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're going to need to be able to pull another Sunder if we take out the mobile one. I mean, otherwise
They're going to have their hard. They're going to have their hard spawn. Or
Do we want to do? Oh, here. Better yet, I got a better idea. VS can spawn Sunderers when they're attacking. So we'll say TR can spawn. They have SMU munitions to spawn a Sunderer from when attacking. Correct. We will say that VS have to spawn from Aurora Material Labs. It looks like a pretty equal distance. So if they choose when Dasan falls on the assault, they will have to pull their Sunderer from Aurora Material Labs if they pull one externally.
So if their extra Sunder goes down, they can pull another one from there, correct?
Right. Yeah. But
Gotcha.
only there. I want to make it something so it's semi-even distance and not a clear advantage for one team over the other.
Yep, absolutely. So just to confirm, then if our mobile Sunder goes down, we're allowed to pull another one, but we have to pull it from SMU Munitions Core.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, both DA and BWC, are you comfortable with the rule sets?
Yep.
Somebody's looking back, by the way.
Yep, so no other vehicles are in our extra Sunder.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'll
we're
let her know
good?
is- Yep.
Okay, Mark, are you good?
I'm good.
Tom, good?
I'm
Oh,
dancing
I'm
with Black Widow
fantastic.
Company right now.
Okay, Ham, are you good to go?
I'm good to go.
Okay. Why don't you guys go and drop back to when you're ready, whisper me, both your squad leads, whisper me when ready. I'll be floating over the top of the base, and we'll start the match up.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Thanks,
good.
guys.
Yep.
Very cool.
Excellent.
Just want to remind folks while we have a little bit of downtime here, you can if you go to the front page of PlanetSide Universe, you can apply to be on a future episode. So if you want your outfit to be featured here on the show, be sure to let us know.
I'm looking forward to
And-
this next base. Looking forward to this next base fight
This
a
is
lot.
it's gonna be interesting because there's so many nooks and crannies in here to fight over. It's like an English muffin.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, my
I
God.
only heard one disconnect. Are both people gone?
Yes,
They're both
are
gone,
gone.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're both gone, yeah.
Do you have the Sundays in place with them, Tom?
The
Sunday is
Sunderers are good
Sunder
and
is hidden
set
in a
up.
rock.
Now we do have a
That's what it should
suggestion
be.
for the next show. While
Alright.
we're waiting here,
Sure.
they want to hear the comms.
Get the spotter rooms.
We could probably
Okay.
make that
Comms.
happen.
You know,
figure
being able to
something
bring in
out.
the comms during hot points.
Sure, sure. We could probably make that happen. We will keep that in mind for the future. Thanks for the suggestions. Good one.
Suggestions are we're open to suggestions.
I'm writing them down for later, so
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
forget.
That's a great suggestion, and we can definitely make that happen with our. I can bring in lots of audio. That is something that I'm just good at.
And people really like the Sudoku comment from Torx.
Seppuku.
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 Not
Sudoku or whatever,
Sudoku.
however you say
Some of
it.
the-
Sudoku.
He's gonna do some puzzles.
I'm gonna
Putting
commit
numbers
to-
in.
I'm going to
gonna
put my other
commit
headset on
random
now.
numbers suicide. Random number suicide. I'll cover myself in number.
We have a ton of TR moving in, by the way.
Of them
like
are
randoms?
Black Widow Company. They're mosquitoes, though, covering everything.
Oh, that's Black Widow Company?
Yeah,
There it
they're
is.
just keeping things clear, so don't worry about them.
Okay.
They're destroying their friendlies left and right.
And they're not spying.
It's mostly
Oh, yeah.
mop up, clean up.
Cool.
And
Okay.
Dots on Fall are all in their spawn room ready to go, so
Black Widow Company just needs to get in the mobile Sunderer.
I'm going to window at them all here.
Okay, we're throwing whispers when ready.
They're a bit slower, I think. They're setting their loadouts up, discussing the strategy.
Don't do that. Not you guys, sorry.
I see you.
So, let's see. Assuming it doesn't change, what is the outfit? What's the platoon thing? P. Okay, P. Hockey to platoon. So let's see here. Squad breakdown. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 medics, 1 light assault, 3 heavies, 2 engineers, and Mustarde is an infiltrator again.
Very nice.
You know, and
Why
Das
is the
Ensemble has
point being taken?
a very similar amount. Why is the point being taken? It just. All right, let's go see what's good.
The wonders of
It's DJ PJ again.
Open servers. I'm gonna go murder. I'm gonna go murder him. Hold
It's
on.
totally DJ PJ again, and somebody else.
He's just somebody trolling us now. He's got a couple buddies.
Now it's ReachCast Observer. It's Doc.
Yeah, but I missed him, and I don't want to.
Where's
I
he
don't want him
at?
to kill me. He's
Come
on the point.
I know
He's on the.
he just ran out the door.
Oh yeah, we didn't make names for the. We need names for the buildings this time, so we're gonna call this Point Building.
Double stack.
That's a good name. We'll call this one Double Stack. This is 2 buildings on top of each other.
Maggie's handing out money in the stream. It's beautiful, rolling deep.
So
All right.
see this lovely building here to the looks like that's to the south of the point building. That's a double stack. There's 2 levels in there. Oh man, all these buildings have 2 levels. Never mind. All right, that's southern double stack. This is crazy. What can we call this one? It looks like a bread basket. No, a bread. What's the bread boxes? I don't know.
Bread box.
Looks like a bread box. I'm calling that one bread box. And this one.
And
All right, the one just north of. Let's see. We have the one that's right next to this box looking one.
all right, let's recap now. I think we're ready to go.
all
All
right.
right,
This is gonna
Tom,
be-
are you guys? Tom, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I can't
Mark,
think
you
of
ready?
these names to make this calling. They're very symmetrical buildings.
PJ takes the point again.
I'll kill him when he's on point. Just
I team killed him once myself too, so.
I hope somebody
Wow.
finds
I'm just-
DJ PJ and murders him.
just waiting for BWC again
All right, cool.
to whisper.
ReachCast
they are-
making
Oh,
a visit
ReachCast.
for me.
Reach cat
I
in
saw
the
ReachCat's now on Twitter.
Yeah, he's got a bow tie too.
Nice, like a boss.
all real cats wear bow ties.
Is that so?
Where's my mouse
Even
go?
female cats.
Yes. So, Black Widow Company is in their Sunderer, and they're ready to go. I think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're ready seemingly.
Hold on, I'm whispering him if he's ready or not. Okay, they're both ready to go. The countdown has begun, guys. Let's do this. It's game time. Not
So we're gonna-
cuckoo time.
Ad lib. We got Southern Double Box, aka Bread Box. Then there is Northern Double Box, Spawn Double Stack,
8, 7,
Double stack.
Spawn Double
6.
Stack, Bread Box, and the little one, which we're gonna call.
The happy place.
Okay, sure. That's Happy Place.
All right, the match has started. Off Black Widow.
The Sunderer pulling up here, Black Widow Company. Yeah, he's trying to remember the name. Too many
Wow,
outfits.
Flipped.
I think he cut out. The mobile Sunderer is driving past the wall and leaving with everybody in
going?
it, except the squad leader here.
Oh, they all just dropping of the A point. Oh, everybody's dropping on.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Right on the roof of the point building.
Lady.
But the Das Anfall's in pretty much every building surrounding. Jumping up on the roof to help them out.
All the medics are
I was just gonna say all the medics are down. We got light assault jumping out. Das Anfall's got a
down.
surround on the cat point. They're not in the cat point at all, I don't believe. Let's find the Black Widow Company Sunderer. Looks like it's over here.
It's
wait,
to
this is
the
hard
it's to the
spawn.
north. It's to the north, and they're
It's by the spawn, up
Spawn
north
room.
of the spawn room. So they might try and get a little bit of spawn camping action here, maybe. But they're moving on top of the spawn. The TAs just got to jump on them everywhere they go.
yeah. I noticed a lot of smoke again.
Some guys coming up in the happy place.
seriously calling that happy place?
It's happy place.
Nice.
I wish I had a clue what point that was.
Raging Clue. And we have the large double stack. Got a couple guys up on top of it.
Point is a
Some
hot
guys
spot
coming
right
up
now.
happy place. A couple fracks, maxes.
There's a max suit in the happy place right now.
Looks like they're going to try and secure this and maybe take this terminal over.
That's exactly what they're trying to do, is get to this terminal.
And we
Happy
actually
place.
have some crossfire cover. Double stack across north of the point.
Yeah, the happy place has
I don't think
three...
they see this engineer on the turret down here, though.
Black Widow Company is quickly rezzing their people, and they're getting ready to take this terminal. They left the terminal.
They did leave the terminal,
Go
but
for
they're
it.
coming out of happy place.
Yeah, they are.
We got a couple guys into the point building, a light assault through the window, and they cleared the
And-
point. It's like they're about to try and take it.
The point is
They're
being
very
flipped right
cautious.
now. Yeah,
They're being very
setting,
cautious. They're letting guys come in the door first before trying
setting up
to...
C4. The point has been capped.
Yeah, the
But
C4
it's
could
gonna
have blown. Dasson falls in here to retake it, though.
They're flipping the coin over again. Vontic is on the point for Das Anfall, taking it over.
I gotta remember to slow my camera down. So that drew a lot of Das Anfall in there.
BR3.
Well,
Boss
congratulations.
status.
Here is Ender. He's getting on.
We have a bunch of guys coming from the hard spawn right now. I guess
Yeah, here comes. They've come
we got guys
and they're in this building.
over the
Back
wall.
over here, but they're being kept inside that building.
Yep, they tried getting over the wall too, but there's a Zoe from Ender. This is Breadbox. We have quite a few.
Ender's down though. Is this bread box where we are right now? There's a good
Yeah.
battle going on in the bread box.
Breadbox does
Except
have a good battle. A lot of
grenade
nades
just-
going off.
One grenade.
Took out 4 guys. We got
Yeah.
and they're all back up.
Yeah, everybody's back up both sides.
Backed out.
Black Widow Company is trying to. Black Widow Company are all down again. Das Anfall controls the
I
bread
hear a
box.
Sunderer. Black Widow Company has pulled a mobile Sunderer from. What do we say they could pull it from? SME Munitions, I believe. Yes. It's strikingly close to this hard spawn Sunderer. At least in the direction. There's no surround. All focused way too much on this side of the base, making it far easier to defend.
Sunder again coming around to that same side. Now this really shows you some of the change. They can't get.
And he's cutting out on us, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, 10 minutes and, thank you, Google Plus. 10 minutes left in the match.
So, I'm really surprised there hasn't been a Sunderer set up over in this region of the base that I'm at currently to use for light assault. Light assault are very effective in this base, but Black Company is making their way on the outside of Breadbox with not much luck. Das Anfall is very good at collapsing in on them from all sides. Just poking out here and there. There's no really safe spot to sit.
It's showing you the things of Esamir that they can't.
Mobile Sunderer is on the move again. And this is not one where a Sunderer can be used as effectively. Oh, we got a big squad drop onto the large double stack.
We do, and they're still dropping.
Yep.
I was saying,
But it's really like, because they all came in the same spot, this is, I think, is a tactical flaw right now. Not to criticize them too much, but they all came in this spot after they were all over cardinal directions, Knox. Eastern side of the base. They all and DOS Onfall simply just has to turn around. Every single one of them can turn around. Although it does look like Randoms is coming in and taking the point, which might get off of it, so... I think...
Yeah, where they dropped in, there were already Das Onfall guys looking, like, literally right where they dropped.
Yep. And it's very easy to defend when everyone's in the same spot every time.
Mm-hmm.
You really need... And what Das Onfall is doing is they're all over the place. They're not sitting at one wall, one spot. There's guys in just about every building ready to go.
Yep, they're very spread out for sure. They had one solo light assault running around up there, the BWC did, but he's dead now, so...
Yeah, he took the point. I believe that was Randoms.
They're in the
Or
happy
wrecked.
place
It was
again.
wrecked. Are they in the happy place? Oh, they are in happy place. Their most successful push did come from happy place.
Not so happy place, basically.
Yeah, but all of Das Onfall is dead in the happy place right now. They're being rezzed, but...
Well, all Black Widow Company is dead as well. There's one remaining Zoe. He's actually pushing.
Are you yawning on this?
Peek it out and see what's going on. Call it out. What? Am I what?
Never
We're
mind.
keeping Jenny up. I think they're pushing in through the happy place again.
Oh no, I had something in my throat. Sorry, I wasn't yawning.
No, not you. No,
Oh.
never mind. It wasn't you.
The Sunder let guys out and is moving. It looks like they're trying to push. As well as over the rocks. A bunch of DOS Onfall are at the rocks. So
Yeah.
it looks like they created a bit of except they're all coming back now. The Zoes are a little too frightening to them, I think, maybe.
There is definitely a fight over this little doorway shaping up right now.
They're all playing the patience game right now. They're kind of poking, seeing what they can do, throwing some nades here and there. No one's really doing anything. And DOS Onfall, this is DOS Onfall's advantage. They don't do anything. If Black Widow Company sits here, they win. So
I will see more than 12 TR on the map right now.
oh, I mean, and DJ PJ, this whole
Looking at the population, it's even, back to back, 48%, and the 1% of the one off is me, as NC, observer, so we're even.
we have a Zoe who got over the wall and is just wrecking Black Widow Company.
Oh, that was local parasite. There's definitely a good fight on this side of the wall. I've played in this area myself many times and had a blast, so I can see Fleischwolf has the door covered with his NG turret right now.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Just to knock that guy out. Rocks. He's always an infiltrator.
5 minutes, guys, 5 minutes.
So Black Widow, DA, they're just hoping I'm all coming in this doorway. They aren't really trying to vary things. Maybe a couple guys over by the Sunder are coming up over the wall, but nothing that is threatening them enough to pull more than a couple guys over there.
They can't push through this point again to get to the happy place because DOS Onfall is just covering that doorway.
They have it locked down. It does look like a couple Black Widow Company are here on the southern side, maybe thinking about going over. I'm surprised they haven't used these rocks to get some maxes over, and they haven't even used this entrance here on the. Even though, but for some is quickly over there, ready to get these guys. They reacted very fast, so is very good at reacting to what Black Widow Company's doing right now. It seems like wherever Black Widow Company tries to go, Das Anfal's reacting already. I don't know what they might be throwing nades. Very sneaky about what they're doing. I honestly think this base might be a base that's better for. We'll see. Das Anfal proved me wrong. If these guys want to the second round, even win the entire match, surprised they'll surely prove me wrong. I'll say it's really oriented right now, and they're going to go whoop and just. They're very good at reacting. It's not out too far, letting Black Widow Company come to a very hard time. What can you tell me?
I can tell you thing because
we have another right on the point there. Sunfall has got 4 guys in there though. Bunch of revive grenades going up. We'll see what that does for Black Widow Company.
2 minutes, guys. We got 2 minutes.
I was going to say they're good. What they're doing is their infiltrators have their little glowy balls up all around the base, and that's why they're able to react so quickly.
Oh, there you go.
You mean sensor darts?
Glowy ball things. They are glowy ball things.
That's a technical term. Glowy ball things.
Yeah. I think I called them that on the squad weekend, maybe. I was calling them glowy ball things. I can't remember.
All those glowy ball things.
Using glowy ball things. These. Oh my goodness! And 4 guys come in here, so we just mopped them up.
Yeah, I can see on my map the little red dots.
Well, there you go. Keeping all entrances covered with
Sensor darts.
sensor darts is a very good defensive strategy.
Oh.
Glowy ball things everywhere.
It's the ultimate.
And all you need is an infiltrator to resupply you. I mean, Das Anfall.
Thingy.
Black Widow Company made one last squad deploy. Oh,
Yeah.
they turned over this terminal like we thought they might earlier.
It took them a while to turn that over, though, didn't it?
Well, Das Anfal had it on lockdown pretty.
We'll start it.
Over, guys.
There we
Match
go.
is over.
Match is over, folks.
Now, the winning winner so far outright, but we are going to win this match anyways.
You guys.
Alright, so Das Anfal needs to let the TR turn this over. We can flip things over.
If you could tell TR to get rid of their Sunder here, so I can tell Das Anfal where to put theirs.
Yeah, they're aware of what's going on. I think they're destroying it and they're pulling their stuff.
No, they're still running in, and I wonder if they're not Black Widow.
They need to
Company.
turn the point. They need to turn the point.
Yeah,
Das Anfal needs to let them run in,
yeah.
and they can destroy the center themselves.
So I got a technical question, since we're ironing stuff out. Is whoever's controlling the Google Hangout turning the mute button on and off?
No. It's
No,
automatic.
that's Google. That's the problem. It's
Because
clipping
while
everybody.
we've been running that whole time, I watched my mute button go on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off.
Yeah, no, it's nobody
But
in
now
here.
it's on and it's not going off at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never used to do any of that stuff. I'm not really sure. They've done something to it to break it. We used to, I mean, we've always used this for Squad Beacon and never had a problem with, never cut people off, so not entirely sure what's going on there.
So totally off topic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Google in the last year has just made everything worse.
What do we do?
Here we
No,
go.
this isn't a
Here we
tech
go.
show. This isn't a tech show.
Let's talk about Google
Jeez.
and their tech
This is
strategy.
from the guy who said he's going to.
No, I'm not going to discuss why. I just say that.
I made a comment because I was pissed off about it. I don't want to go into tech talk.
I'm not going to tech talk.
I think this is time for a new show. Actually, let's just go ahead and switch it
everything
up.
they've made is worse. Hey, Derringer, aren't you light assault?
And so, for those of you out there in TV land who are watching this, the reason that I decided to use Google Hangout was because it's easier to capture video-wise, but obviously it's not working well audio-wise. So next time around, maybe we'll try and switch it up to Skype.
Oh, he's muted me. Just the voice.
Just the voice.
Oh,
the
and
video's
Mr.
working fine, so-
Almighty Camera Guy, more 3 cam shots.
Like the whole overarching view.
Yeah, they
That's what
like the
people
3
want?
cam.
Oh, okay.
More of it. Just mix it up a little.
All right.
I mean, I can't tell you because I'm not watching what you're watching.
Yeah, no,
but
that's fine. That's good feedback for sure. I'm trying to find the best balance of switching around, so I'll
And
add
people
in some
don't want to
more
look at our
shots.
mugs nearly as much as they want to look at the game.
Oh, well, yeah,
You
but
guys can shove your Sunder in there too.
the only reason that I'm showing all of us sitting here during in between is while all the setup happens and all that stuff. There's not really anything to watch. So
Yeah.
Is Higby watching?
Higby is watching, or he
Does
was
he know
watching.
that, does
now all of a sudden Google's cutting you off. Does he know? Does he know what?
the Solaris is playing? This is the Higby lookalike.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
He was at the beginning when you announced the Higby lookalike, so I would assume he does know. Everybody
they
was
should make a
super
Higby
excited
hair
about
helmet.
that last
A
match's
Higby hair
drop.
helmet just for Solaris.
You should have seen the chat room when that last match. I'm assuming it's the last match because I don't know because I'm behind. But when they all dropped in,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
they were all
Huge
screaming. And I also plugged the ReachCat's Twitter, so you should get some more followers.
ReachCat.
ReachCat.
Nice.
Oh, good. ReachCat has 3 followers.
Mark, can you get VS to pull their second Sunday and get their mobile one and get pulled up next to their hard point?
Uh,
So get this ready to go.
all right, I believe. Don't forget
You
to
know-
pull up your.
This might be a 1-point bit
Oh, and Knox.
This might be a what?
of 24v24 on the space.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, Knox
24 on
and someone said they really want your couch
Oh,
in the chat.
it is the crappiest couch in the world.
Apparently
I'm
they
looking
really
at my
like it.
camera up. It is the
Hey.
world.
It's totally a man
I
couch.
can't say the word, but it's too.
I want you
you-
a full screen shot.
Would
so
you
everybody can
allow
see
a
it.
listener to
Awful
sleep on that
couch.
couch, Knox?
He's a
No,
couch.
it's-
He's a
No.
couch surfing.
What
he's
if
a
they
couch
wanted to
surfing
pay?
host.
What if they offered to pay your rent? Would you let them?
In station.
Sure. Let
Yeah.
me sleep on it. They paid my rent.
Never had you never
Tom
had couch
sleeps on it,
surfers,
though.
Tony? Hey Tom, you never had couch surfers? You're like a couch.
No, I've never had couch surfers.
Hey, maybe if you.
All right, it's flipped over. We gotta get that second Sunday and then be ready to go for the last match, guys.
All right, last match, more 3 views.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna put my
mix it
headset
up.
back on and not know what's going on. So have fun.
Good talking to you, Jenny.
Bye, Jenny.
It was good
Peace out,
talking with
man.
you.
Keep that chat.
Oh,
room
I
under
wanted to
control.
do a quick shout out before you start the match to one of my favorite people in the whole wide world that I met at SOE Live, Senor Blanco.
Oh, Senor Blanco.
He's in the channel. I heart him. And to Kazi Phil, who is like a constant support in my chat.
Oh yeah, he is always
So-
in the Twitch chat, linking up PSU and linking
Yes.
up all sorts of different things. So definitely shout out to him, man. He's one of the few people who's allowed to link stuff in the chat, besides us.
Yes, and also go on over to reachcastshow.com and check out their awesome podcast.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I'm done now.
It's not playing. Is VS not pulling the second Sunday?
They are pulling it, and it is coming. Give them a second.
Let's see, I got here 1, 2.
They're getting it from Aurora Materials Lab right now,
Okay.
and then they got to drive it over here.
Where's number
Yeah.
5?
There's almost dead Sunday over here. I'm gonna have to drop some C4 on it and blow it up. So,
It's very hard to count these dots when they're moving around. There's 6, 7, 8. There's 9. There's 9. He's moving.
One of the folks in chat say one of the commentators hate BWC. I'm assuming that's probably Derringer.
Yeah, well, I don't hate BWC.
I know.
I mean,
I like the second part where they said that he's all over DA's PP.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of that.
who said that? I did?
Some random person in chat. Mech
Oh,
Warrior.
I'm all over DA's. Ugh.
Mech Warrior. You're all up on it.
All up on that PP.
I'm all up in it, huh?
Well, you can't expect Ivanu to give an
Hey,
unbiased commentary.
Can we at least admit that before this started, I was more than willing to cast from the TR side, but
Yeah,
I was told to do
guys,
VS.
give him fair, because he did say he would do TR.
That is
he wasn't
true.
forced into VS.
That is true.
So
That
I didn't
doesn't
wanna
mean he
show-
wouldn't switch over. He is.
I didn't want to do favor. I didn't want to appear favoritist toward VS, even though that's what I normally play. I
He's
would have
telling the
happily
truth.
casted the TR side.
he's telling the truth.
I
The
met a
second
bunch
Sunny-
of I met a bunch of Black Widow guys at PAX East. They are a cool bunch of dudes.
Okay, the second Sunny's coming up now. I think they're
Yes, it is.
maybe they're staying there on the road. I just got to tell from randoms they are ready to go. I'm just waiting for DA.
Yep, just waiting for Ender to get his Sunder over here. He hopped out, and I don't know why.
So, well, the breakdown for Black Widow Company right now is, I think they're going to use Lockdown. Just a hunch. They have 5 maxes, 3 engineers, 2 medics. 4 engineers, 2 medics, and an infiltrator. So let's see if Mustarde, our good friend, is going to be as good with those recon darts as Das Anfall was.
I think Ender's lost.
Yeah, what is he?
I
He's
see-
driving around
I
in
see it, yeah.
circles. Where is he going? He's going around the other
He's
side of the base. He's taking the scenic route. Here he comes. I don't. He's going. He's going the long
got
way.
it.
He was. I think he was lost.
This is like a Paradise Drive. Whee!
Yeah.
All right,
He's,
I think
he's getting
finally got
away
it.
of the base. Here he comes. All right. All right, guys, load up and let's get the show on the road.
Oh my gosh, Google.
So let's hope Black Widow Company can pull out a couple points here. Shutouts, while enjoyable for one team, not always for the other.
Get
You know,
in
I've
that
seen some-
Sunder.
As I've been watching, I've seen some Black Widow Company. Some of these drops they've done have been very coordinated as far as the
They
composition.
have. They
composition.
have
All
been
right.
very coordinated.
Das Anfall are all in their Sunder and they appear ready to go.
Okay, I'm just waiting for. I'm waiting
Exactly.
for the whisper, and then we'll be ready to go, and we'll call it out.
Ender send a whisper and we're good. I'm interested to see if this is going to be a repeat of the last match. If BWC is going to be able to hold that
Awesome.
point.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're both ready. Here we go, guys.
Oh, I gotta go to this again. Alright, we got our countdown going.
Let's see if the happy place is the exciting place this round too.
Waffle stack.
We still have the same squad loadout for squad composition.
And
for
here they
Black
go.
Widow Company.
Go, 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 go. All right, match started. Good luck, guys.
I'm gonna follow the Das Anfall Sunder to see where.
Black Widow Company used the southern side of the base.
Das
Half
Anfall
and
is
half.
dropping people off as they drive around in very.
Yeah, they're just randomly dumping off individual guys.
They're hitting it. They're going to be hitting this base from every side. Interesting.
Black Widow Company is not all in one spot though, so I don't think they're ill prepared for guys coming from all directions.
It's definitely going to be all directions. They keep dropping off one person.
Yep. They've spotted one up on the roof, another up on the roof, dropping C4. Oh, he missed though. That was close. A couple guys got lucky there. That C4 blew up right behind.
The rings of the base here.
Pretty much been pulled over to the west side of the
That
base.
Sunfall has quite a group of guys in this one building over here, and I don't know what you guys are calling it, but they got 4 or 5 guys hanging out in this
It's the
building.
happy place.
Is that the
happy
happy place?
That is the happy place.
Cool.
We do have some defense set up on the point, though. Looks like the rest of Black Widow Company is going to remain very. Engineer on a turret are on the point, ready to. And they just did so. Looks like Das Onfol now knows where they're at. That guy did.
Das Onfol is a happy place right now. But BWC Maxes have this covered, though.
Mhm,
Yeah,
that's
they
what
are they're reacting very well.
I think this is a map where Maxes lend very well to defense.
Yes.
So it looks,
Looks
like,
like bottom of the bullet base fairly effectively right
they're
now.
hitting
I
him
see
pretty hard
several
with
guys down there.
light assault and C4 right now.
Das
They are,
Onfol
they
is
are
on
flying
the
and dropping
ceiling
them.
of the. Das
The
Onfol is
happy
on the
place
roof.
is the place to be. Yeah, we got
Oh, is dropping on the roof right now.
above squat of the spawn of the point building. Taking them out. Surprisingly slow to react there was Black Widow Company. They were still looking in happy place.
There's
Well, they're
a Zoe
getting
Max
shot
in
in
the
the
happy
back.
place right now.
No one has called out those two guys on the roof of the point building.
No.
But Black Widow Company has patiently has
You know, Das Onfol's about
Mikey
to
V
run
and Deflon in the point room.
Yeah, Das
we'll
Onfol
see
has
how
4
that
or 5
works out.
guys heading into
There they
the
go.
they're pushing in.
There's their rush. They're getting taken out quick.
Yeah, this lockdown.
Yeah, they
Switch
did
up
not.
instead.
They did not make a good rush on that. They got absolutely. They're bringing more in though. Here comes Zoe.
Now, I said this last time, holding up is not the best idea to do, so if Black Widow Company wants to win this, I think they're going to need to push out of this building and not let Das Onfol do whatever they want from the outside of the spawn. Falls coordinating enough to push the windows, the doors, all at the same time, and clear this room. So, I mean, I'm not trying to side on Das Onfol, but Black Widow Company is not doing what I recommend.
All up on that TV.
They may not be doing what you recommend, but they certainly stop that push. Now here
At
comes
the
another
same
drop on
time,
the
the
roof.
RT are in lockdown, and they are holding it. So,
They're
Yeah.
holding it well too. Like I said, here comes the big drop on the roof though.
Yep, we got a bunch
Okay,
of jump pods on the roof right now.
if you want to move a Claymore, hit charge as a max unit. This max unit charged into a Claymore, and it just went flying down the stairs,
Alright.
and it's now
There's
bottom of
another
the
rush on the point.
Oh, and the lockdown max and the engineer are. Looks like they're getting a res though, right?
They are being rezzed.
Das Onfol really didn't take advantage of that. It must have just been a sacrificial.
I don't think they
Effort.
realized it.
That could be it too. But this is what I mean. Das Onfol can shoot in from all windows. They can push from both doors, from the windows, throw grenades from all the spots.
And they're on the point.
Black Widow Company.
They're taking
They
down,
did
but
here.
they're pushing that point again. 2 res grenades just went off as well. Das Onfol is back up, but they're all down again.
Maxes, assuming they're using mercies, I have no way of telling.
I'm not sure what they're using either. But they're definitely pushing out and making sure that there are no medics getting Das Onfol back up. They have this point covered.
Yep, it looks like they.
You're muting out.
Random mutes.
Oh.
Wow, it got quiet all of a sudden.
Here they come through the happy place now. Das Onfol is pushing up into the happy. They are happy place right now and getting ready for another push on the building. Pushing to the A.
So did
Right now they're throwing grenades through the windows
Oh, yeah.
as well.
go into a room here and see what it feels like in there. They have the below.
Paul is definitely probing to see what's in that room, and now they're making a rush on it. But they just got taken out by C4 as well.
This lockdown max is just absolutely
He is.
annihilating them when they come to that door.
They did
Although
get the
he's-
engineer, though.
Yeah, they got the engineer. Quickly can't.
The engineer has not been rezzed either. Oh,
There we
he's
go.
coming up now.
He's getting up now.
There
Looks
needs
like
to
we
be-
have some
yeah.
some recon darts up now too. So.
Yeah, TR are now at that point locked down.
Yeah, BWC has quite a few guys inside that point right now, so they have it pretty solid.
Do see that in the happy place, though, the terminal was hacked, so now Das Anwalt can pull whatever they want much closer to the A point, and they are mass.
And they're
There's
just
a pair of Zoe Maxes.
they're shooting across through the windows, and this is
Yeah, they can get a good crossfire going through those windows if they.
what's happening right now is exactly why I don't like holding up. But they're keeping it together.
Yep.
But the lockdown max is down. They or
At the
successfully. They're about to take the point. They're getting some reses up on the Zoes. I assume they're going to be Zoes at some point. Yes, they are Zoes.
Yeah, the
And
point.
Das Anwalt has the point.
Das Anwalt now has it. It has been flipped.
And
We get a
that's why
time
you
check.
don't pull up. Sorry, Black Widow Company, but just
6 minutes 30 seconds left, Mark.
Okay, well they can.
this.
Less than 4 minutes.
Widow Company is doing.
Yeah, they're
Here they
making a
come.
rush
Big
right now.
max charge. Big max charge coming to the A
Oh,
point by Black
came-
Widow Company.
They came from the teleport room.
They did. Pushing hard, too. A lot of Das Anwalt are down on the first floor as well and don't realize what's going on in the upper floor.
Now, in the observer vehicle, I can't tell if they're using concussion grenades, EMP.
I don't
grenades.
see going off.
Well, we tell it's running a vehicle.
But we should still be able to see a flash if they're using flash grenades. All I see is smoke right
I'm
now.
gonna max inside of the cap point now.
I think that's one thing I would expect to see of all
Yeah,
of this.
they have.
Oh, they took it right
has
back.
this back. Yeah,
Das Anwalt made the same mistake that Black building.
yeah, it's flipping right
Grenades
now
are
back.
effective.
Very effective in a small room like this. Yeah, Black Widow Company has that point back. Very on them. Das Anwalt is landing on the roof though. They have a scout on the roof, and here comes the rest of them.
Wow.
They
here
all
comes
just
the,
hot dropped right on the roof.
Yep.
And now let's see if they can do the same thing right back to them.
I think this corner is probably the best in this building. They're hold up here, not much action.
Yeah, they're definitely holed up in there. Das Anwalt, it looks like they're massing up for a push though.
Got them on their heel.
One max is.
So this is really good for them, as it's gonna and do whatever they want. Really like what they're doing to adapt.
Superiority.
They've got,
Black
Here.
Widow Company's.
but no one was covering the rear, and they.
Yeah. Vonik just took out.
This is unacceptable in the Counter-Strike world. The last person always needs to be looking. What happened if you had been doing that?
We do have a good defense though. I mean, Black Widow Company still holds the point, but there is just one max unit in there that I can see. They need to resupply. He just left the point.
Yeah, he's outside.
Oh well, he
Wait,
doesn't like
unguarded.
being there. He rushed, charged, used
He
charge.
did. And here comes his backup though, so now I know why he left the point. He's okay.
4
Gave him-
minutes
gave
left.
him-
And Das Anwalt is back in their happy place. They are reloading. again through that terminal. But that Black Widow company using their people and keeping everybody up. It's defended. True.
Oh, here comes a push from Hack. Can win now. So Black Widow Company has gotten at least one.
Yeah, they win this, can they? I'm assuming there's not enough time left for Das Anfall to flip the point anymore, is there?
To flip the territory? No, I don't believe so.
3 minutes left, guys.
Yep. So Black Widow Company does have 1 point. They didn't get shut out. They've had a very effective counter
The
push. this
point is
time.
flipping by Das Anfall, though. They can
Yep.
still.
They have a
Everyone
significant
is
amount
in
of
the
guys
gas point
there.
right now. Everyone is in the gas now. It's going to take a rush by Black Widow Company again to clear this like they did last time. See them starting to come up
He's
to the
gonna use
teleporter.
this teleport ring.
They're on the roof as well.
And Warborn got caught spring.
The teleporter right now.
They're coming. It looks like they're about to begin their push up the teleporter.
Yep, here come
ring,
all the max suits again. They're charging in like they were before.
Das Anfall is coming. We have Recon.
Oh, it's coming. They're throwing
Stray guy.
people out the window. 2 minutes left. On to this point. Black Widow Company is probing the sides to see what's going on. They're all
Looks like Das Anfall's left the building.
they're still in the building. There's still at least a couple guys in the
Four of
point.
them, so they're not hold up. guys
Black
can-
Widow Company Max is on the point right here to fight
On
them
your
off now.
backs, just coming up behind.
They've got 2 people on the point. They're flipping it back in their favor. There's 2 max. Oh no, max suits can't take the point, so it stays. Oh nope, they're flipping it again. Here we go.
Looks like we had a couple revive grenades go off.
They did, but Black Widow Company has taken this point back. Well,
Well,
just
several of
waiting.
them spawn.
They need to realize that the max take this point. So
Yeah.
if Das Anfall,
I'm certain they realize they'll just keep the.
yeah, they need to just get somebody on this point and stay there. Okay, here they are.
Yeah, they're making
They've got
their way
this point
upstairs
covered now. This point now. 30 seconds left, and they flipped it back to their favor. So, as long as they can hold out for 30 seconds, this is theirs. But Das Anfall is landing on the roof again.
Has gotten better about placing recon darts as this match has progressed as well. So that's
Yeah,
helping
Das
Black
Anfall,
Widow
big
Company
drop
out
on the
as
roof.
well.
Big drop on the roof with 30 seconds to go. I don't think they're going to be able to do it though.
Mistarda's on the outside wreaking a bit of chaos.
Yep, there they go. They're making another rush.
Match is over.
Alright, match is over, guys.
Alright, so
They're still
Black Widow
pushing.
Company
Yep,
They
are.
want this one.
wins this half.
They're saying we're capping this at the end, even if the game's over. But definitely a good job by Black Widow Company in the end. That last push that they
Six
made
for
really
Das
flipped it
Anfall.
back. Yeah, if you're keeping score, 6 points for Das Anfall, 2 points for Black Widow Company.
It's a good ending match. I like that last match.
That was very good.
Very good. Back and forth. Both teams played very well.
I really like. You know what I really like to see is this GG from everybody playing from both
I
sides.
agree.
Yep,
like,
absolutely.
That's really nice to see. Last time I saw like I hope you die. Like I'm gonna fight
Oh
you.
yeah, they were talking crazy trash last time.
Die in a fire. All
Yeah,
of the
I got
above.
on fire. It was horrible. It was horrible.
These guys have been very good. No complaining. They've been flexible.
Look, they're
with the
all
rules,
they're all
too.
dancing with each other right now.
Aw.
If you get to my
You know the
screen,
best-
you got Mikey B
Do
dancing
we-
with local parasites and Dr. Orius.
You know the best part is they had guys. They both had subs up on the right.
Up on the
And
rocks,
they
I
were-
could see
and
that.
they were
yeah.
and they were dancing together. Both sides were.
Oh, were they really?
Yeah, like it
Oh,
was
I'm gonna
awesome.
go over. I'm gonna go to that real quick. If you
Oh,
guys
here
wanna-
they are up here.
Yeah, I'm zeroing in on them too. Yeah, there they are.
It's awesome.
Hey, there's Mass BTS as well, who's not a member of
that's-
either one.
That's
And
awesome, though.
and then there's LOL Riot Shield. I don't know who that is.
What's going on, Ender? Just
How's it
waiting
going?
on.
I think we need grandstand.
We should sell tickets in the grandstand. There are a bunch of people up here, and it's all three factions are up here too. It's not just.
I saw some
It's not
NC
just the
watching.
subs.
It
There's some
was,
NC up here, yeah.
All right, as soon as we get randoms on here, we can talk a little more, Ender. But it was good games, good matches. You guys won 6-2. If you didn't already know. Alrighty. Can you hear us, randoms?
Yes, I can. Can you guys hear me?
I can. That was a good last match, guys. We were
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was
we were
fun.
commentating that we really like seeing the good game from everybody. You know, very sportsmanlike. It was awesome. Like, very good. Now, the match was 6-2 in DA's favor. The match is for the night, so congratulations, DA, you won. That being said, let's hear from Black Widow Company what they thought the last two matches first, and what they thought about in general all the matches after that.
Well, as far as the last match goes, the first kind of round went pretty well for the most part. It was pretty even. DA did a really good job of kind of keeping us outside the base there. Somehow they knew when we were squad deploying and whatnot, so you guys kept your eyes on the sky with that one, so good job. Kind of had a good idea of where we were all rushing from, so nice work with that. The second round is very, very close. We thought we were going to take it for a good part of that, but you guys crashed in, took the point back, we got it back again, and just kept flip-flopping left and right, and it was very intense.
Awesome. And DA, what did you think about the last two matches?
That was really fun. Kind of to note on your comment about knowing, we just kind of figured in the last 30 seconds after we saw the 2 minute or 3 minute, I think, announced that you guys probably all had a squad to play up. So when TeamSpeak were like, "All right, everybody back to the point. Look, they're probably going to squad to play." That was a really good match. The last one, I thought we had it a couple times, and then when we kind of did that semi-max crash, we were like, okay, everybody pull maxes, we need medics, but we forgot to bring an NG.
That'll do it.
And I had just switched off my flak arm, or my auto repair for flak, because good match though, man. That was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now we always ask, or we're going to always ask, we did it last time. BWC, what do you think would be the biggest improvement we can make?
Well, the biggest one is with vehicles. I would actually like to see tanks, especially for like the first couple matches that we were doing. So other than that, everything went pretty well, I think.
Okay.
I liked how you guys ran it.
Appreciate it. DA, same question.
Well, the first match wasn't really restricted on vehicles, was it?
Well,
we
in
pulled-
terms of tanks, we just generally no tanks, and I can understand wanting to see them. But
Yeah,
maybe we
well,
should-
a lot of our chat coming up to this was, well, what do we do if they lock down a Prowler 200 meters out with AG? Like, that was one of our huge concerns.
Well, to be honest with you guys, kind of going into it, we were reading the rules and stuff. For that whole first thing at the Traverse, our entire strategy based around being able to pull a couple Prowlers, getting our tanker guys in there. So we had to adjust off the fly on that first match there.
Yeah, for those of you who didn't hear, we were discussing rules with them ahead of time. Lightnings, everything was allowed aside from MBTs and air. And due to the close proximity of a VS Tech plant, we felt the MBT pulling was unfair.
for one side.
And so that's why that came about. But I can understand your frustration, considering that was more of a vehicle point to fight on. That's not really an infantry-friendly base, by all means. But now, what would you like to see? What would be the biggest thing, aside from your dislike of how this was done, would you like to see changed next time, or something added that wasn't added this time? Now let's start with BWC.
Yeah, other than some vehicle combat, I can understand air. It's 12 versus 12. That's mostly about it. I liked all the rule sets going up to that, and I think it actually went very, very well. So it was a lot of fun.
Okay. What do you think about a 24v24?
24v24 would be great fun. That kind of opens up a little bit more of the multi-vehicle aspect of the game. You know what PlanetSide 2 is all about. So it'd be good seeing the 24 versus 24 going out, get some vehicles involved, get a little bit more strategy involved for platoon leader, that sort of thing.
I'm glad we're on the same page. That's good.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that too. That'd be really interesting to see kind of bump it up slowly, just from 12 to 24. Because actually, I almost forgot your last question there because I was watching the stream since it's on the delay, and I kind of got carried away and was like, "What did he just ask me?" The view on the camera right now is really awesome. It's really fun to watch. But yeah, 24 versus 24 would be. I mean,
You
that's,
mean to say the view on Derringer's camera is awesome?
is that yours? Is
Get out of here.
I don't know.
It's quite a mix. It's a mix of everybody's, really.
The no squad beacon was interesting. Obviously, I mean, a lot of people know we kind of abuse that. But with the new changes, I think that'll go a long way to stopping the insta-gib sunders, because that is, I mean, even we admit that's a problem, because it's so hard to defend sunders when somebody doesn't render for 10 seconds after you come out of a pod. Like, well, they're the tank mines. That's gone. That should be a good change. I mean, it was really fun without air because we didn't have to worry about getting, you know, that random Dalton or Zephyr that comes in last second and clears everything. No, I thought it went really well. It would be interesting to add a little more vehicle play, and I think that's a little more feasible with 24 versus 24 too.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time. That's what we were striving to do. I want to give a quick thank you to you both before we let you go for participating. I know there's a couple small hiccups, but as always, we strive to improve each one. So
Can we make sure that they are allowed to plug their websites before we go?
Absolutely.
at websites and outfits, absolutely. Let's start with BWC. Let's hear about your outfit, hear about your website, and hear about any other social media you want to link.
Well, our website is the-bwc.com. We are a combined arms outfit. We run air, we run tanks, we run infantry. We basically do it all. We have a big member base. We like to run operations twice a week, large operations and whatnot. So that's mostly what we do. So if you love large-scale combat and you love, you know, flying your Mossy or flying your tank, but you also want to do some infantry at the same time, then this is the way to go.
Cool.
Did you say what server you play on?
We play on Madison.
Okay.
Is there any you want to link a Twitter website, Google Plus?
Sad.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
It was probably uncalled for. All right, DA, same thing to you.
Yeah, our website's just dasanfall.com, DASANFALL. After our ReachCast interview, I've been forced to kind of adopt the Twitter thing, I guess. So that's at Ender31X.
Yeah.
So we've got that up now. I'm still getting used to it because I'm not used to using Twitter at all. But yeah, our site's dasanfall.com. For our recruiting's actually closed right now, but if you want to stop by and put in an app, we're taking them for future consideration. We just merged Delta Triad into us, so we're kind of getting everybody on the same page. Once that's done, then we'll keep going forward.
Interesting.
Jenny, can you
move
grab? Oh, sorry, Hamma. Can you grab the link that BWC has put in for the chat, if you would?
Yeah, I was actually just doing that right now. You read my mind.
See, man, great minds think alike. It's awesome. All right, well, gentlemen, thanks again. We're gonna let you go for now. But thank you for participating, and hopefully we'll get you on another one, sometime in the future.
Yeah, that was really fun.
All right, absolutely. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
You're muted again.
I'm just the stream's just catching up on that last match, and you should have seen all of them hooting and hollering over those max crashes.
Yeah, there was some really, really cool stuff that happened in that one. We saw a couple max crashes, some coordinated drop pods. It was a great matchup, that last one, for sure.
I'm really glad that
I want to see the last matches.
didn't just quit because Ensemble had won already.
Yeah, absolutely. It was still a great fight, one way or another. So I really enjoyed watching it, and we had some pretty good views from all cameras. I think it was a success overall.
A lot of asking a lot of asking for inside views. We didn't have many people inside the base actually.
I'm watching what I assume is Derringer right now.
Yeah.
I tried to get inside as much.
Yeah, we started to get more inside as we got towards the end of that one.
We had some other people say, I know it's delay, but due to the setup time, I think the streamer should hold a roll call for loadouts before the match starts.
Saw that as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, as far as the streaming and the setup like this, we have some solutions we're working on. Some are easy to implement, some are not. So it might take us a little time.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually, you know what? With that being said, I want to give a thank you to Hama.
Google was like, you know what? No more thank you for
like,
you.
You're not thanking Hama today.
Literally, I heard, I want to thank you, Hama, and then
that's it.
I wanted to thank, let's see if it cuts me off again. I wanted to thank you, Hama, for handling all the streams and switching between vids and just the technical load out of all this. And he definitely improved upon what we had from the first one. So thank you, and thank you, Jenny, for handling the chat room, all the trolls.
There weren't too many. It's just kind of hard for me to participate with the delay being so much.
Yeah.
I can't really give you guys the feedback on what because it's gone by the time you ask me, unless I'm going to copy paste it. But hopefully we won't have as long of a delay for the next couple shows.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see
in
how it
hopes.
goes.
We'll see what we can work out. Like Torque said, we're working on some things that hopefully that
Absolutely.
can help us
And
in that area.
one of the other things that we want to do too in the future, and hopefully on the next one, or if not that, the next one after that, we want to bring you guys some first-person views as well. So that's something that's going to be coming. We didn't really have enough time for that setup. But I think that's going to bring kind of a new level to this broadcast, and hopefully you guys tune into the next one, check it out, and let us know what you think. And hit up the comments thread on the news post on PSU or the post on Reddit or wherever, and let us know what your feedback is on the show. We really want to know because there's a lot we can do here.
And I'd like to mention at peak we had 165 viewers.
Absolutely.
So thank you all for being here and watching the show, and make sure to go ahead and hit that follow button. Go over to ReachCast Twitch TV/ReachCast show. Is that correct?
Just ReachCast.
Just
ReachCast.
And,
I'll link it in the channel. So.
Yeah.
If you guys could, sorry, Tom, go ahead.
I have a thank you. I want to thank all the people on the hilltop that did not interfere.
Yeah,
I know.
that was pretty cool.
Unlike the last time where people interfered, I really appreciate everyone who enjoyed.
If you look on the stream right now,
not interfering, it was fantastic.
I'm watching the stream right now. I'm showing all the people in hell.
Yeah, I kind of jumped around there a little bit too. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of people just chilling out there watching. Absolutely, thank you guys for, because we don't have any way to really make an area that's completely secluded from outside interference. So, thank you for cooperating and letting us do the broadcast and not jumping in and causing all sorts of havoc. So, we couldn't do this
Much
without you
appreciated.
guys.
Yeah, couldn't do this without the chat either. And hopefully we'll be able to talk to you a little more. But we really, all of us really are glad that you're here and are supporting the stream. And
Absolutely.
if you like it, we'll keep doing more.
Oh, I'm
So.
done. This is my last one. It was a good one. No, I'm just kidding.
We're done. It's over. It's over.
I just noticed that Moobot's in the channel. How do we get Moobot in there?
Oh yeah, you can get Moobot. Just go to the website and you can add him to your chat. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's free.
I'm gonna
And I'd like to also thank LaPerza, who has been giving out XP
Giving
boosts.
out
Buku bucks.
Yeah, she's been giving out
Right
Smed
now.
bucks.
Smedbucks in the chat.
$7.
And
I want
they've
to-
also asked for ReachDog Twitter as well.
Dog.
And does the ReachDog get a bow tie?
Nice.
No.
The Reach,
Reach Dog has to wear a full tie.
Reach Puppy does not have
Nice.
a bow tie, but
Couple more quick shout outs before we wrap it up
Bow
here
tie
too.
on my cat. My cat would kill me.
Be sure to tune into Friday Night Ops on Friday. And on Saturday, we're having a special AGN squad beacon as well. where we're
Post
gonna-
AGN and post SOE Live. I'm
yeah.
sorry, why do I say AGN?
Post SOE Live, a post-mortem of SOE Live. We're going to talk about...
Mortem.
Hopefully
about
we
everything
can
that
have some of the
happened there.
ReachCast guys on.
Mhm.
We had a blast hanging out with them and seeing Torx and Knox for the second time and Derringer for the first time.
Indeed.
So it was nice meeting you all again and getting to know you a little better.
A little bit too much, unfortunately.
too much. A little too much.
Too much.
I want
With
to say to
alcohol comes other things.
anybody that's watching the stream or just kind of seeing how this.
Wait, stop talking for a second and then
you're
talk
breaking up.
again.
Hold on.
Okay, talk again.
He gets like crazy quiet sometimes.
Anybody that's watching the stream or is
He's still quiet.
It hates him.
Quiet. Google's like, F you!
anybody
Just face it.
watching the stream
There you go.
that is seeing kind of what's happening, can you send anything to ReachCast
Whoa.
at gmail.com for anything you think would help improve the show? Or obviously give feedback on PlanetSide Universe. That's fine too. Either way, we just love hearing feedback because we are sincerely wanting to make the show better, and that's why Google Plus gives my.
That's why we won't be using.
That's
Google
why we'll
Plus
be
next
using
time.
Skype next time. Get ready for
Yeah.
testing, guys.
Yeah, we'll do some Skype testing over the next week or so. Make sure we
Since
can.
no one wants to
that's-
see our
that's what
ugly
they said.
mugs anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
All
like
right,
your
well, thanks
couch
again,
though.
everybody.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well,
it's a
thank you,
awesome
Jenny.
couch.
Thank you, Mark and Knox, for spending the time to set this up, and I
Mhm.
appreciate you guys' work. Appreciate both DA, BWC that came on here. See you guys hopefully next week, unless something. Have a good night.
All
See you
right, guys.
Later, have a good one.
Fantastic. Thanks again.